That's all dead. Oh, no, wait, shit. What's it doing? Okay. We are all set. Get hype. We are ready to start this in a few minutes. I started early just so I can go over decks without having to have anyone wait on me. I'll be checking Discord messages at the same time. Yep, that is all them links going on. Okay, cool. So, going over deck lists here. I'm getting the Zarzucket KCoorey match. I hope I've got that one right. Let me check the bracket real quick. Come on. Yep. Mark versus Corey. They haven't started the game yet, so we have a couple minutes to go over decks. Looks like Mosey's on the ball. Good on him. Both of these people are monsters and are using 5 rings DB. Okay. Moving on from that. Of course, now I gotta check to see whose deck is what, because this doesn't show names. Pardon me. Okay, so we are looking at Zarzucket's deck. No, we're looking at KCoorey's deck. Okay. Now we're looking at KCoorey's deck. He is Keeper of Water, Line Splash, so we've got the Regal Bearings and Renowned Singers. Duty is the RL card. A Spicy Social Puppeteer. Sinister Peacekeepers are going to do a lot of work. Fairly standard Kyuden Bayushi stuff with the Acclaimed Gacha House. New Kachiko is a staple. Dairu is there probably for a grain matchup. Beautiful Entertainer keeps afloat. All of this is fairly standard things for this type of deck. Over here we have Zarzucket's deck, and I just want to make sure. Yes, this is Zarzucket's deck. Sorry, it's awkward because they didn't do it on Bushi Builder, and that would have names on there unless this has it somewhere else. It doesn't. That's fine. This is a Keeper of Air deck, so we're seeing Noble Sax and Soul Beyond Reproaches with Mark of Shame, so this is a bit more of a kill deck, because we got 1 Assassination, Noble Sacrifices, no Swims though. Mark of Shame is the RL card, Tessens for Stand, Sadako is just phenomenal with Tessens, and again, the Acclaimed Gacha Houses, Sinister Peacekeepers. No Beautiful Entertainers though. I wonder if that will actually come to make a difference. This does appear to be a more Dishonor focused deck since it is running backhanded compliments. This one's running 3 forgeries, 2 censures. Here we've got 3 censures, 3 forgeries. So if they can keep their honor appropriately tanked, I think Corey has an advantage here with the cancels and has an easier time managing their honor since they are running the Beautiful Entertainers. And they have started the game. Alright, and we are underway, or about to be underway. I am in the Discord Invitational voice chat for my stream. If you guys want to hop in there, you are more than welcome to. Otherwise, chat works just as well. So yeah, let's do this. Need some snacks and some soda, so I'm good for the long haul. Players Mulligan 1 from a Dynasty. And we see relatively comparable flips. I think KCoorey's is a little stronger with the Beautiful Entertainer. He can be more aggressive with his honor plays. We see Loyal Challenger, Bayushi Manipulator get purchased. I expect we'll see, I guess it depends on if Corey has assassinations in hand, if he goes for the Beautiful Entertainer. Zarzucket will have his forgeries turned on because of the Manipulator. We get a Blackmail Artist purchase, Beautiful Entertainer, so we probably will see an assassination come out of Corey, which will immediately turn off the censures, or not censures, forgeries. Because paying the honor for the assassination is a cost. Well, pardon me, is a cost. So that happens before there's a window for forgery to get played. The Zarzucket is on the attack. I expect we'll see a military conflict, which would, in theory, force out the Loyal Challenger to defend, meaning an easier time on political for the Blackmail Artist. Finds the Midnight Rebels, and as per most Scorpion games, it hits a 1 or 2 cost character. Zarzucket, I believe, is on Sadako's as a conflict character. That's not super great. There's the assassination. So there's a pass. That's going to sting a little bit. I expect we're going to see the Challenger go in Military Earth to get cards, and then the Entertainer is going to follow up for air to push that dishonor some more. Also hits a Midnight Rebels, which also bows a 2-cost character. He does have Renowned Singers as conflict characters, which can be meaningful, although it does feel a little premature to play it now. There's a Regal Bearing to refill the hand. There's a Geisha House to swap the ring, and so we'll see Kyuden Bayushi stand it. Plays an assassination to get the Loyal Challenger after the dishonor, so there's a nice little extra ping there. Zarzucket's forgeries are turned back on. There's a Renowned Singer coming down, so now we're probably going to see, we'll definitely see air as a second conflict. No court games, no way of the Scorpion to dishonor, so that's a little unfortunate. There's Tessin. This turn's going kind of fast and furious here. Going air is a big deal. The downside is this will turn Corey's forgeries back on, which I think is actually going to be a very key aspect to this game. And they have gone back and forth on trading forgeries, or forgery activations. I think you don't defend here, and then you swing on Political Earth, Or oh, it's got to be military. That's kind of terrible. There's pass. There's a 3-point honor swing, so Beautiful Entertainer will fire, which means Renowned Singer will be online for um, the Fate phase. There's the Earth to trade up on some cards. So I assume we're going to see a Bonsai. Yeah, there's Bonsais. And Court Masks are the options, but we see Bonsai get played. Doesn't go for a break. That feels a little sketchy because of the Revels, because of the dispatch sitting on the Revels, but hits a backhanded compliment. That's a huge hit. Not kicking it was probably a very good thing to do, because he would have lost the game if Zarzucket had 2. So there's the Entertainer to gain 2. Renowned Singer is probably going to choose between the Bonsai and the Bearing. Does not activate it. That feels like a waste. Because it's probably going to get shot in the face by the dispatch. I think you 100% buy the Beautiful Entertainer. You don't seasons just yet. It does actually. I don't think you seasons at all here. Alibi Artist for 2. Renowned Singer gets shot. I don't think there's. And he's got sensors online now, but doesn't burn one on there. There's a Singer to help keep afloat. I think he goes in for a pass. So boards are going to stay narrow. Not unusual for Scorpion. There's another ping over here. All kinds of stuff. Oh, yeah, that doesn't matter. All the games are up. Started. Yep, nothing big going on. Okay. Nothing has been missed. Both players bid 2. Very good playing around for both I Can Swim. That Corey's running. Political Water feels like an odd choice. Rebels is definitely blank. That did have Fate on it, so it is quite likely we're going to see a Geisha House over to Fire to print all the money. And then the question is whether Zarzucket redirects the Dishonor to the Entertainer to make it a potato or not. Oh, there's a Court Games, so he's stuck on Watering, unless he's got the Court Games back up. And if he Court Games back up, then I would absolutely trigger the Rumor Monger to honor the Entertainer, and leave him stuck on a useless ring. That feels like it was a greedy line to take, going in water. Oh, nope, there's a Sadako. All is well in the world. So now we're going to see a Dishonor over to Fire. And that gets Rumor Mongered. So it's still not breaking, but he did get the ring that is more useful. Court Game's up. That's probably going to hit Sadako. Yeah, Twitch is telling me I went live, but I didn't do it already. So pushing for a break. I'm pretty sure that honor token is going to stick for quite some time. Rebels breaks. Probably going to see Dishonor on the Gossip. I probably wouldn't have hit the Gossip. It can move the token off. I guess it can move the token off no matter what. So it doesn't matter who you hit. Alibi Artist stands. Tessin stands Sadako. So there's the all-impressive Scorpion wall that Zarzucket has to get over. I guess he can't go at Revels. Hits Effective Deception. That's going to cause a problem. Shameless isn't going to be able to move Sadako's token over. Unfortunately, that does leave KCoorey with a kind of blunted military attack with just the Entertainer as an option. Zarzucket doesn't even move the token. So Shameless is going to stand up off Kyuden Bayushi. Oh, never mind. There's a second Tessin. How many is KCoorey on? 3. Okay. Some good draws from the bids and the Alibi Artist being kind. Running at Shameful is not great. Good news is the Testons still make it a win so far. It seems like KCoorey is definitely pressing an advantage here. Just having better stats. There's pass. Gossip is going to get voided. Really goes for the Rumor Monger. Okay, I guess if you plan on using the Geisha House a whole bunch, being able to hit the people you actually want to hit is kind of important. Oh, we see an attempted noble sacrifice, and there's a cancel. That is going to be a big ol' thing. I guess we'll get to see a very interesting, maybe not. I was going to say it's curious to see if a Dishonored Beautiful Entertainer leaving play can trigger its own ability if the Dishonor causes you to drop below. It goes to Effective Deception. I don't really see an easy way for Zarzucket to win, so there's a pass. So now we get to find out how this interaction works. Oh, never mind. There's a Soul Beyond on the Gossip. Are we going to see a no? There's no money for Noble Sack, so that feels odd. Loses 1 to Beautiful Entertainer. And does not appear to have gotten the prompt to gain 2. Okay, so that's how that works. At least that's how it currently works. I'm kind of curious if it should work in a different way. In fact, I'm going to go ask that in the rules forum. Because I can. Yeah, I'll go through that later. That's fine. Alright, 2 Geisha houses, a blackmail artist, and a storehouse. Dispatch is definitely going to shoot Sadako. I'm kind of surprised he didn't Seasons, but that's because he had Forgery in hand. I believe that's the first Forgery we've seen all game. KCoorey definitely coming out ahead on that, maintaining the favor, has access to far more cancels. We see a pass to gain fate. We're going to see Alibi Artist fire. Definitely going to see 1 bids here. Right? I mean, you kind of have to bid 1 here. KCoorey bids 3. Alright, so his I Can Swim, of which he has 2 of in the deck. meaning there's probably at least one in hand. Does take him down to 3 honor, which is fine because one backhanded compliment got popped off of an Earthling earlier, so he's not in immediate danger. He is definitely pushing into a dangerous zone here. We're going to see Zarzucket go Watering. Hits Shameful. That's not super great. So Alibi Artist is going to switch. That token is just basically going to move over across the table. That's going to cost him an honor. Yep, that happens. I think if you're... No, you didn't have... I mean, you can use one Geisha House to swap to a different ring if you are for sure going to win it. Because that leaves it on the table for Sadako to attack into. I wouldn't be... Oh no, we don't see that. I was like, I wouldn't be too bad, or feel too bad about swapping it over to Void. Just to have a stand available for Sadako. Okay, so you see a Sadako conflict. No guarantees that this is actually going to be the final ring that they're going into. I think Earth feels like it would have been... I would have gone Fire as a quote-unquote starter ring, I guess. Finds cash. That's not great. I expect we'll see it swap to Air. Could have a Tessin, could have Stoke. He is on Stoke, isn't he? No Stokes in this deck, but we do have Stokes in Zarzucket's deck. But keeping the Season of Wars there, as well as having 2 Geisha houses, makes that less than ideal. There's a Bonsai. I would actually consider canceling this because double kicking it turns on any forgeries in Zarzucket's hand. And that makes your life a little more complicated. And if he double kicks it, he's got a forgery in hand, right? And so forgery is online, and that is clearly in his hand. Either that, or it's the biggest brain bluff I've ever seen. Whoo! Run down to that 1 honor. That's a ballsy play. Turns off the forgery. I think you definitely have to switch it to Air now. Just to... Because, Zarzucket has backhanded compliments. If he's got 2, it's a problem. There's a forgery on the Soul Beyond Reproach. He is definitely running a dangerous game here. Switches to Air. He needs to have 1 to 2 more cancels in hand. Otherwise, he's in a world of hurt. And I think we're not going to see it. So the Soul Beyond sticks. There's a Noble Sacrifice. There's a Censure. Is there a backhanded response? No. Wow. That was a ballsy line to take. Breaks cash. He's going to gain 2 honor, so he's not an immediate threat of dying. Sadako's going to stand. I think we're going to see fire conflict here. just to honor us. Nope, decides to go Earth. Definitely pressing the advantage here. Jesus Christ, she's 8 political skill. Alright. There's a break on Shameful. Pitches a Mark of Shame. That's okay. So we have seen KCoorey is on 3 censures, 3 forgeries. We have seen 1, 2. We have seen 2 and 2. Okay. So Master Whisperer and the Storehouse means that Zarzucket is absolutely going to go digging. There's Kachiko, who's going to have access to a backhanded compliment and some court games and Soul Beyond Approaches. There's a Whisperer to dig for more kills. Storehouse gets popped. There's Pass. I think KCoorey should have used the Alibi Artist. Because he has to have 2 cancels in hand. Zarzucket says LOL, so probably did not draw the kill and draw something humorous and drew something humorous. Oh man, this is a tight game. It is coming down to the wire. Where's the Alibi Artist triggers? Kachiko's absolutely... So if Kachiko swings in on air with the Blackmail Artist and the Fateless Alibi Artist, KCoorey can basically win. Because that'll give access to a backhanded compliment and Noble Sack's court games. Or you just push with everything and crush face. Sometimes I grossly overthink things. There's the Effective Deception. There's a Defend with 3. This is the biggest definition of an uphill battle I've seen. There's a Stoke Insurrection to try and save it. Gets a Dairu and a Loyal Challenger. That does effectively shut off the Soul Beyond Approaches. Problem is, you did just give KCoorey a Stoke. There is an Effective Deception there, so you just need to get him to burn that action. But he is no longer breaking, so that's the thing. He is winning though, which means Kachiko playing the backhand compliment still wins the game. There's for shame on Dairu. How many Soul Beyonds is Zarzucket on? It's on 3. And we've seen all 3, so never mind. Loyal Challenger duels a Blackmail Artist. KCoorey's kind of stuck into a 1 bid there. So box is breaking, but if Zarzucket can stop the break, they don't automatically lose. Loyal Challenger swaps the ring to water, which is appropriately useless. And is that what I think it is? Yes, it is. It's a thing I'm not dealing with. Oh, no, never mind. That was it. Alright, so that was an aggressive and kind of savage game. I really dug the draw 2 way of the Scorpions in 1 censure. Yeah, that's That's a bad whisper. So we still have 2 to 3 games going on, I believe. Um, go check out Jmart or Not Fragile on their streams because I think they're still going on. Um, and we'll just keep rolling forward as things go. Let me see if their streams are actually still going on. Whoops, that's not the thing I wanted to do. No, I don't want to go to my stream. Yeah, it looks like Zorzo and Flipa are still going on. Kaiku and Anagon, Nakazuma, and Pinterpin. Yeah, we still have a bunch of games going on if you want to hop into those. Or go check out the streams. I will see you guys on the next game. Take care.